Greetings YouTubers. Today I come bearing quite an interesting little device called the Alcatel 2-in-1 Plus. This is a convertible tablet with Windows 10 on it, and what it is actually really a tablet. When you remove this, it's a tablet, but here's the option of using this nifty little keyboard with a touchpad and a nice touch keyboard, which is quite nice. It's a very laptop-y type keyboard, very solid, but very well traveled keyboard. It's quite nice. The trick with this guy is that the base is actually a 4G LTE modem, which takes a SIM card over yonder. Has Wi-Fi built in. When you look on the front here, it's got a little, I don't know if you can see those, it's got a 3G button over here. Okay, you can see it, there's a battery light coming on. As soon as it boots up, it'll show you your Wi-Fi, and if you've got a SIM card inserted, it'll show you the signal strength of the 3G, 4G network. So this base acts as a Wi-Fi hotspot using 4G, and then the tablet plugs in on top of it to give you a full, I don't want to call it a tablet, but I don't want to call it a laptop. It's more of one of those little, I've got no idea what you call it, but it's tiny and it's light. It's quite neat actually. Now the hard drive on this thing is very tiny. It's only got like a 64 gigabyte SSD inside, 4 gigs of RAM, and it's got a quad-core CPU, but I think it's one of those Atom CPUs, so it's probably not the fastest. I think this was aimed more for like just web browsing and mail and all the rest of it. It's got 2 gigabytes of RAM, and it runs Windows 10 32-bit. Like I said, the device is not, it's snappy in the UI, but it's not, you're not going to be doing any like development or photo editing or video editing or anything like that. Certainly not like hardcore gaming. I think Minecraft will run on this pretty well, but I don't think anything else is going to do well. It's probably got an Intel integrated graphics chip, which would be limited. The screen is quite nice. It's got a very vivid, bright screen. It's quite nice. When you take it out, when you undock it out of the keyboard, it's quite big and kind of weird looking. I guess it's because it's a laptop screen and it's not like a tablet screen. It seems as if it's longer in its breadth than what it is in its height, which makes it look kind of elongated. But I guess that's what a computer screen looks like, so that's what they were going for, a computer screen instead of a tablet screen. But as you can see, there you go. It's all free now. It's got Wi-Fi as well, so you can connect back to your keyboard, so that you can undock it and still have internet access or access to the network. It's quite a nifty feature, which I expected. I expected it to do that. Front-facing camera. I think that's got a 2 megapixel camera. Yeah, and then Windows 10. So that's the tablet. There isn't really anything else except these 3 plugs here on the side. You've got a headphone jack, you've got a micro HDMI output, and you have the mini or micro USB connector. I've yet to plug an OTG in there. I want to see if I plug an OTG in there, if it actually is going to give me USB access, so I can plug a mouse and a keyboard or whatever, hard drive, whatever else in there. On the other side, nothing. There's nothing. On the top, you've got micro SD slot. You've got your volume rocker up and down and a power key. And then at the bottom, you've got the pins for the dock. Right, that basically covers the tablet. The keyboard. Remember, this is the Wi-Fi 3G part, plus it's a keyboard with a touchpad mouse on it. It's got a USB, micro USB. It's got a SIM card slot. On the other side, we've got one single USB 2.0, and then at the bottom there's nothing really, just some rubber feet and all that. On the front, nothing. And yeah, this also has a battery inside it, so that when you do undock it, you can use it when you're on the move. I'm guessing because this has a battery in it and the tablet has a battery in it, that you'll get like pretty decent battery life, because it's got two batteries. Now I'm not sure if this charges this battery, and if the tablet's battery charges this battery, or if they work in tandem once you've docked it. Does it give you like an extended battery? That I'm not sure about. I'm gonna have to test it. I'll have to test both batteries separately and then combine them and see if they work in tandem or if they don't. I'm thinking that once you dock it, it disables the Wi-Fi on the tablet and then uses some sort of connection between this. I doubt that it does that. I think it just, when you plug it in, it just uses Wi-Fi between the two to connect and then give you internet access. Yeah, so that basically covers this little hardware walk around. This is not a review, it's just a walk around just to show you guys what it looks like. It's pretty decent. I like it for being on the go. Oh, sorry, I forgot to mention it's got a camera as well. I'm not sure about the megapixels. I think it's an 8 megapixel camera. I think, could be mistaken. Anyway, very nice little device. It's quite neat. It's very niche. It's not something everybody will use, but if you are in the market for a very small form factor laptop, or convertible, what they call it, but you can detach the screen and then use it separately from the keyboard. The defining feature for this is actually that it's got the 4G integrated into the keyboard, and acts as a Wi-Fi hotspot, so you can share the Wi-Fi hotspot between multiple devices. So if you've got your phone, you can connect through one device. If you've got another laptop, maybe a gaming computer or a gaming system like an Xbox or a PlayStation, you can share your internet if you're at a coffee shop or anything like that, and people need internet access through your. You can create a hotspot and you can share your hotspot with this. So fairly cool. I think it's pretty nice. It's got limited people going to be using it. I don't think everybody's going to be using it. But if you're a person on the go and you need to check your mail, you need to have access to the web, and you're constantly on the road or out, then I guess this is what you're going to have to go for. Like I said, quite nice. Performance isn't bad, but yeah, in this price range, you can actually get yourself a proper laptop. Anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please rate, comment, favorite, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.